Often when we engage in sales, the devil's in the details. So if you're not aware of these small details, you might miss out on a lot of opportunities, whether it would allow us to convert a deal, build a better relationship with the client, and so forth. Hi everyone, my name is Kian. I run a company focusing on corporate training, business consulting, and employee engagement. We've worked with more than 10 multinational companies and more than 2,500 employees across 15 different countries, including countries like Australia, Canada, Germany, China, Korea, Japan, and so forth. And today I want to share with you one sales tip that I've been using that I have found to be helpful as far as allowing me to present myself as someone who is warm, who's competent, and in many cases, allow me to build a better relationship and then eventually close and convert a deal. And that tip is as simple as you want to be early and not punctual. And the reason I share this tip, or I find it to be important, is that it actually covers quite a number of aspects. The first aspect is that when you're early instead of punctual, you're able to overcome any potential logistical trouble that you may face. In Malaysia, for example, if you're working in the city, parking might be an issue, traffic might be an issue, and if you intend to, for example, buy a coffee for your client, these things would take up time. So I would recommend I usually leave about 2 hours before the meeting, if the meeting is about half an hour away, so that I can find a spot, buy some coffee for the client, and then slowly head up there. I can sometimes also arrive a few minutes earlier, and often the client, especially if they're friendly, they would allow for that. And that actually segues into the second point. Now, the first point, again, is about logistical troubles that you might encounter. The second aspect is that the pitch does not start when the pitch starts. The pitch starts even before the pitch starts. And what I mean by that is that, let's say you have 15 minutes earlier and you're in the meeting room before all the team members or representatives of the company come into the meeting room to meet you. Maybe one person will be there if, for example, the person does not have a previous meeting that they have to attend to. And when that occurs, it allows for some one-on-one time where you can actually chat with the person. At that time, just be yourself. Don't have to put up your sales hat and then start offering your product. What you want to do is that show that you're human as well. And I think that many times clients and prospects would appreciate that, because at the end of the day, we're human beings. The guy or the woman is probably having a tough day at work. And if you're able to strike up a warm conversation with them, I like to think that most of the time clients would appreciate it. Again, there are nuances, because there are times when you meet people who only want to keep things super professional. They don't want to get to know you as a person, and they're not willing to share with you how they are like as a person outside of work. That's totally fine. So what you want to do, again, in most cases, is strike up a conversation, make yourselves comfortable so that you don't eventually stutter out of nervousness, you don't forget what you have to say and so forth. Treat the place as if you are welcome to a home, right? Speak with the person, build rapport with them, and by the time the meeting starts, you've already presented yourself as someone who's friendly, who's warm. And even when the meeting starts, you can continue your chatter if you feel that the atmosphere allows it. I've found that exchanging courtesies and asking what each other about their life, what they did in the weekend, and so forth, often are very helpful in allowing you to build a rapport with your clients, your prospects, and also build a better relationship with them. And these things are small details that you don't want to neglect, because yes, it might not allow you to convert a deal immediately, but if you are able to leave an impression, allow someone to feel that you're warm, that you're approachable, that you're friendly, that you're generous and genuine, productive even, then people will keep you in mind. And the next time an opportunity arises, who's to say that that would not then allow you to convert a deal? On the other hand, if you come in as a professional salesman who just wants to share their offering, people might not remember you. They might remember the product or service you're selling, but if they don't remember you, then they might not keep you in mind the next time an opportunity occurs. And I think that from my experience, I've seen that most people are emotional creatures, which means that it's easier for them to remember an individual than a company or offering. So the second reason why you want to be early, not punctual, is that it will give you a lot of opportunities to build rapport with the clients before the pitch starts or before the meeting starts. And when I say pitch, I want us to think about pitch in terms of meeting the client, not just presenting your offering. And that, I feel, has tremendously helped me. It's a small tip. It's not something that's groundbreaking or something that will make or break a deal, but it will definitely be something that will allow your sales meetings or pitches or meetings with clients to be more smooth and probably allow you to leave a stronger impression as well. That would be good in the long term. I hope you have learned something new. If you feel that your experience differs from mine, please leave your ideas and comments in the comment section. Anyhow, if you learned something new, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.